We shall fight on the seas and oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Illuminati, you've come to take control. You can take my heartbeat, but you can break my soul. We all shall be.
The Illuminati's got the whole world in its palms, seducing the world leaders who would fall for their charms. Can you see the warning signs? Can you hear the alarms? They're taking guns on arrogant citizens who have the right to bear arms. How the bankers in the UK committed national fraud, claim expensive for some bullshit you could never afford, but avoided a jail time cause of government backing. The only working class people were the ones they were sacking. Take it back to 9/11 where Al-Qaeda's attacking. From the collapsing of the buildings to the actual hijacking, was America to blame? They were the silent assassins. Insurance money payout, every one of them laughing. See the planet that we live in's an invisible prison. You can't see it, even touch it. New world orders and visions. Your decisions ain't your own, they're just subliminal acts. If you don't open up your eyes, you'll just stay blind to the facts. England's got its head upside America's ass, so fire up in their bullshit, you can't tell them apart. They got propaganda fear and aim it straight for your heart. All this war and fucking terror, where the hell do I start? 9/11 was a cover-up for oil in Iraq. Bush signed the documentations the morning of the attacks, so the fighter jets on NORAD couldn't intercept the planes. Within a week they were confirming that Bin Laden was to blame. Bin Laden was a fucking CIA tactician who was used as a scapegoat in this false flag mission. Listen to the lies, but search for the facts. BBC coverage, World Trade Center attacks, Building 7 news flash, Solomon buildings collapsed, but in the background of the coverage was completely intact. Then the signal was hacked, the picture started to crash. Then they edited the footage when the signal came back. So this domestic attack provided Bush with the cash to bribe Tony Blair into invading Iraq. And then we followed like a bitch and we conspired with his plans, so the innocent soldiers had innocent blood on their hands. Wake up! Illuminati, you've come to take control. You can take my heartbeat, but you can break my soul. We all shall be. This ain't a big religion, skin color or creed. The whole fucking world is dying for a government's greed. We need to be helping one another overpower the system, so every Sikh, Muslim, Buddhist and Christian all join as one for a singular cause, to preserve a brighter future before this world is destroyed. There's no way you can avoid this undisputable truth, so turn up your speakers, blaze the shit from the roof. The Illuminati's rule a one ruling government nation who plans to assassinate 2/3 of the population. So fuck your peace protest and silent war demonstrations. Stop listening to this bullshit and increase your concentration. Every word that I'm stating ain't some made up fabrication. They kill people like me cause they don't want this information to be heard. Every word is your mind's liberation, but convince you that the truth is just dramatization. And the organizations ain't some manifestation. They composite by a plotted from a stone generation. Read the documentation cause it's there for the taking. I firmly stand by every statement I'm making. They're creating a new world in which we don't have a place. So look into the mirror at the image you face. You're a disgrace if you don't fight back against this oppression. Simply standing by now is just out with a question. Rise up against the government and those we've empowered. Authorities who corrupt the written law cause they cowards. Nowadays we've been running fucking scared from the cops. A simple conversation and what's the price of getting shot. A people controlled world with guns, bombs and tanks. Who do you think will fill those coffins inside of the FEMA camps? They're wanting genocide, they don't want you alive. Fucking bleeding you dry until the day that you die. We are not a weak minority like they make us believe, or conspiracy theorists who's paranoid from the weed. United under our flag so that our freedom of speech can inspire a generation from the words that we speak. Heed the fucking warnings, be the best you can be. Don't let this government flee, stand shoulder to shoulder with me, so everybody can see that if we wanna live free, we need to shut the Illuminati out permanently. We do not forgive, we do not forget. Expect us.